Okay, this is Lucky Campsite 13 and it is amazing. We're coming off the main road here down the little drive, and you see Papa down there sitting on the picnic table. Very, very super private. Now there's no water access here, but the view is astounding. Okay, so here I am, and I've got my back now against going to the road, and you see that there is 3/4 of the way around you have a lake view. Amazing. And this section that I'm in here, this is all the drive. There's the fire pit over there, picnic table here. Now you do have to negotiate some stairs to get down to the fire pit area, but and there's no water access with this one, but for spring or fall, yep, this one might have our choice. Okay, this is number 16. It's down the hill just a little bit from 13, and for summertime this probably would be a better spot. You see I'm going down the drive now, and it's a very, very big. The tent could go over here, the tent could go over there. The fire pit's well away from the tent area, and you see, I want you to see the view here. It's a very beautiful view, and you have, as you can see, access to the water. So you could definitely put your kayak in down there. So again, this is 16, very nice. 18 is a beautiful pull-through with wonderful beach access. A little cramped on where the tent would go, but perfectly acceptable. Okay, this is 19. 19, the beach access is a little bit not quite as good, but wonderful site. It's a pull-through, lots of room for the tent, recommend. Okay, this is 9. It is you'd have to back or pull into it, but it's very private. As you can see, this is the drive area here, and then you'd have to negotiate a few stairs to get down to the picnic table area. But once you're down here, very pretty view. Well, you could get water access. As you can see, there's stairs all the way down to the water, but it would be a little difficult, but very private, very nice. This one would certainly do. This is 10. This is another amazing view. Let's see here. I'm trying to watch my footing and take pictures. This is a pull-through. It has a really beautiful view. There's really not any access to the water, not directly from here, but as you can see, the view is very beautiful. I guess you maybe could get down to the beach there. You'd have to maybe put the tent somewhere over here in the pull-through. Okay, here's campsite 12. It's sort of on a private drive. When you get here, you'd have to pull in or back in, and then you have to negotiate a few stairs to get down to the tent area, but it's got a view 3/4 of the way around. No water access on this one. This is 24, and it's a very pretty site. You'd have to pull in or back in. It's a large site. I believe it has access to the water. Let's see here. Yes, it does. And the fire ring is far enough away from the tent, so this would be a a great site. 23 is a pull-through. You would have to negotiate some stairs, but it's a beautiful site. 22 is very beautiful. The view is gorgeous. It's a little bit smaller than some of the others, but as you can see, it has a view of the lake around 2/3 of the site. And I'll walk down here to the, you can see what it looks like close to the beach, a little rocky down there. I'm not so sure you could put a kayak in, but it's a beautiful view. This is 21. Nice big camp area. Has some access to the water. It might be a little difficult, but it looks like you could trek over to a nearby beach. Maybe not quite so much shade here. This is 20, and it is very private. It's a pull-through, but it is gigantic. As you see here, I'm going down into the pull-through area. So it could accommodate a couple of vehicles, or Donna could put her camper up here. And then there's room down below for the tent. Beautiful view and beach access. Alright, now this is of interest. This is 54, a double site. So it comes in here kind of like a Y, and then there's one here looking out over the lake. And actually you've got lake on both sides. We're kind of on a little peninsula here. And then there's the other part of 54. And it's not a pull through, but there's plenty of room to turn around. So that might be fun if we came here with somebody else. Okay, now this is of interest. This is 25, and it's probably not my favorite site. It's a pull through, doesn't really have lake access, but you see the lake there. Okay, if you go right across the road here, now we're looking back down on that double site 54. So you can see we're sort of on a little spit of land here, and there's lake on both sides. Okay, I believe number 52 might be my favorite city lot, as Papa says, and there's our nice rental car that we have for the day. But it's a pull-in, but it's right on the beach, and the tent area is well away. Here's the tent area here. And then you see there's the picnic area, Papa having a seat. And then way over here is the fire pit. So it's laid out the way that I like it. And then you see we're looking right out onto the beach, which is down a little bit lower. Yeah, this is a great site. Okay, this is 37. This is another double site. And I'll do the site in just a minute, but look right across the street is the playground. Yay. Okay, so now let's get back to the site. You can see it's a beautiful view. And you can see it kind of Y's into the double site here. So I'm going to continue in a moment. So this is my continuation of 37. We're down to where it kind of Y's into two spaces, and this one over to the right is a little bit smaller. Ross says that's where the tent goes, and you can see the picnic table. And then here's the great big one, and Donna, you could back your camper right into there. They have water access, at least through this one on the left, maybe both of them too. You can see down here, there's a little beach. You might have to negotiate a little bit of a scramble there, but it looks like you probably could get into the water. Nice possibility. Okay, this is 39. This is right next to the double site, and it occurs to me, Donna, that you and Tommy and Audrey could get the double site, and then here me and Roz could be right next door to you on another beautiful, huge site, rooting for the tent there, and it's well away from the fire pit, and then there's beautiful water and water access on the beach. This is number 40. It's a little bit smaller than the last couple we've looked at, but I could be well pleased with this. You see it's got room for the tent down here. It's well away from the fire pit. Beach access, shade, beautiful site. This is 41, another little bit smaller site, but more spacious than some we've had. You can see there's room for the tent way down there. Cross over here, well away from it's the fire pit. Beautiful view, beach access. This could be a great site. This is 42 and 43, which I would not pick for us to stay in because they're so close. It's not really a double site, but almost like. This would be fun if Donna could come, or maybe for Donna and some of her family right close together like this. It's 42 and 43. 44, 45, 46, and maybe 47 are all really nice, but they're very close together. But they otherwise are acceptable. 86 and 88 are nice spots, beautiful view. I'm not sure about water access. You might be able to get down there. They're private. 90 is a nice spot. It's large, a little odd shape getting into it, but it's large, has beach access. You can pitch the tent well away from the fire pit. Great spot. 91 is interesting. It's a big area. It's very private. I'm not so sure about shade in the summertime. Let's walk down and see what the water access looks like. Okay, we're continuing here on 90. Actually, I can't really remember if it's 90 or 91. The one that's kind of odd shaped, but it's large, and you can get the tent away from the fire pit, which I like. It's got water access. I like this spot. It's fairly private. It's a good spot.